What is going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to the pure Xiangjian testing video. So this is going to be, like I said, without the Tenyi cards, as I showcased in the combo video and deck profile that I've uploaded very recently. So if you haven't watched them already, go check them out right now. And yeah, I mean, I've been playing against a lot of meta decks online. A lot of decks are just kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say free, but they're kind of free, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And the deck does break every now and then by not drawing your starter and drawing like 5 hand traps, but this is something that every single deck has kind of that issue. Like, you can't really play 25 starter cards because then you can't really play hand traps, so it's kind of like a paradox. Like, do I want to play like 15 hand traps or like a whatever really big number, but then like reduce my consistency, or do I want to increase the consistency but then start losing going second? Blah blah blah. But yeah, anyways, before you start into this video, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Motivates me a lot to keep making like these, and now let's jump right into it. Alright, so for replay number 1, as you can see, my hand is trash. Desires could actually make me unbrick, but it didn't. So yeah, I have like Muyi and 5 not the 5 cards that don't really progress my game state, and my opponent just goes, okay, D Fisher. All my Valors are dead now, completely dead, because Valor doesn't say discard, it says send from the hand to the grave, and D Fisher is like any monster sent to the grave is banished instead. And since I'm not a good Yu-Gi-Oh player, what happens is that I draw Driver, which is not what you want, right? You actually want to be skillful at the game. And I don't know why the frick my opponent randomly used Harpy's Feather Storm. It doesn't achieve anything. I said this, but he tops decked macro anyway, so it actually does nothing. Obviously, I top deck Driver. Obviously, I mean, it's part of the game. It's just how it is. My opponent does not draw well though, which is good for me because at least I still have a bit of time. I can tribute summon and then attack. So yes, we are back in 2002. Tribute summon Skull with Neo the Swordsman, whatever, is actually enough to kind of just get you there, honestly. You don't need an extra deck, you don't even need like hand traps really, just negate and well, yeah, I mean, I couldn't Valor him, but yeah, I mean, I guess Imperm, yeah, I guess. This is like the reason why Imperm is just usually better than Valor. Yeah, so not only do you not have to care about like D Fisher, Macrocosmos and stuff like that, but also, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's cool. But yeah, attack, and then finally he's dead. It took like 10 years. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so now he's going first. My hand is, I mean, like, I don't know, it's okay, but he kind of played around Lightning Storm and, I don't know, evenly in, like, the most not smart way ever. I don't know, like, he shouldn't have set the Harpy's Feather Storm. Actually, maybe, because if he top decks, like, the Robina, then at least he can use it, but setting the Flunderies and City of Dream actually makes 0 sense. Like, this shouldn't be set. He should have set the Call by the Grave instead, but whatever. And yeah, I get striked anyway, so I actually lose 2 cards for the price of 1, so Solemn Strike is actually really good. Infinitely better than Imperm here. Infinitely better than Infinite Imperm. Yeah, okay, look, it's not my fault if I'm like this cool, okay? It's not my fault. I was born like that. But yeah, set 3 pass. Obviously, the middle card is always going to be a freaking Imperm. Top deck Jack in the hand that is not a starter at all. And this continuous spell is garbage, by the way. It's not good. It's just not good. I don't really know how to say it. The OCG apparently chose to adopt an incorrect ruling with this and allow you to tribute summon over this by using opponent's cards, which is not supposed to be the case. I could be wrong, but this is from what I saw in like a Reddit post. But the reason why this shouldn't work is because, just like the Chimera Tech monsters, it is like a summoning condition, so if you can't fulfill it by still sending the monsters to the grave, it shouldn't matter. So it's not just, oh yeah, it costs. Summoning condition matters too. Again, if you are in kind of confusion or whatever, just remember Mega Fleet and Fortress Dragon, you have to send to the grave. You can't contact fuse a Pendulum monster. It's just under 0 circumstances, because Pendulum monsters cannot go to the grave. They have to be sent to the extra deck instead. And since this doesn't go to the grave, it actually goes to the banish instead, it should actually follow the exact same logic. But anyways, let's get into the next one. This deck, Majestus, might very well be one of my favorite decks in the entire game right now. I'm going to make an updated combo video on this deck really soon, like literally right after this, because I just love it. It's seriously one of my favorite decks. And by the way, just look at how unlucky I am as a human being. Desires into Desires and another Gamma when I have Gamma in hand. Like, I have three useless cards in my hand. Like, seriously, Bernard? Oh my gosh. And I get Valored on my only starter. So I Valor him, and I'm like, please let it be enough, but it shouldn't be enough because this has like a soul charge-ish effect from the hand. I don't know why he only chose to summon one monster. He definitely should have special summoned everything because he actually had game on board right now. So, I don't know, maybe him being like way too generous just made no sense. And he also could have went like Bahamut Toad here, but I don't know why you're going for this is like the Xyz Reliona, and then summon Reliona from the decks, get back garbage monster. It just doesn't do anything here. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. He just played incorrectly, but he truly had kind of a way to screw me over completely, man. And Teamwork of the Possessed, what even is this? Special summon one spellcaster with 1500 defense from your hand or grave, blah blah blah. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if I can't use any Synchro or Link monster effects, because this isn't like an activated effect to like not get destroyed, so when he's using the effect of the trap to destroy me, this is just a continuous, so I just don't die. And this has a lot of attack, and his monster's losing a lot of attack as well. So yeah, this is just undestructible by card effect. And now he's just going to die, and yeah, I mean, Merry Christmas in approximately 0 seconds. Now, he's going first. Damage Juggler in this deck is cute, but not great, because if that's all you have, you're actually not doing anything at all. Like, yeah, sure, it makes Artemis and gets you like a Trick Clown, but that doesn't actually achieve anything, unless you have Crowley. In this case, it's actually very, very, very good. So, yeah, honestly, I want to say Damage Juggler, or Trick Clown, or whatever, plus any, like, Magistus is usually fantastic. But unfortunately, my opponent did get quite unlucky. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be able to push because, like, yeah, sure, he had like whatever. I mean, this is like Strike and Ash. It's not the end of the world because I have the nuts and he's going to die. Okay, yeah, so I go Desires. Obviously, I have 2 Desires in my hand. Obviously. And then I go Upstart, and then I go Ecclesia, special summon from the deck. Moye Reveal, I think it doesn't matter, and I'm gonna make Xiangjian search, and then Chilling 2 to draw, Gold Sark and Instant Fusion, just too many extenders, but I'm not getting hand trapped. I wish I could be getting hand trapped, so I'd be hand looping my opponent on top. It would actually help me. Like, please hand trap me, I'm begging you. I drew all my extenders, and a freaking Desires that doesn't do anything. But yeah, and now I'm going to set 2 garbage, useless cards in this context, and pass. Obviously, through 4 back row, I kind of have to play it like a bit slow. Ring of Destruction here is a bit weird because even if this is a strike, if I just negate with Baroness, it doesn't really bother me too much. And yeah, Crackdown on whatever monster, Storming Mirror Force, like, you had to use up 4 negates for that. The one issue that I actually have with my play is that my Xiangjian should have been an attack, and my Baroness should have been in defense instead of the other way around, so I actually messed up because now I actually lost 1 interruption for basically no reason. And I'm playing very, very passive. I'm not even using the Desires yet. And, I mean, yeah, also setting the Quaking Mirror Force here, very, very poorly done, because this actually could have been an Imperm for all you know. And, yeah, negate, because I have 1 negate, but I also have the Imperm, so it's like 2 negates for your 2 traps. And he's just gonna scoop it up because he's on top deck mode and he only plays like trap cards, so. Okay, so I'm going for his Desires. I do not get ashed, unfortunately, because I have freaking Gamma, and the rest of my hand is not good, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's just, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been like this since, I want to say, 2018-ish, 2017-ish, where sometimes you just look at your hand and, yeah, I mean, you go Desires, draw 2, and you still can't play. But yeah, I mean, I Gamma, but it's not enough because the freaking guy has skill drain again, Bernard! Oh my god. And obviously Lilith with Laird. Oh my god, it actually helps him. Like, it's so bad for me. Like, Lilith that gets its effect negated is like an infinite loop, and it has 2000 attack. So I'm under, like, so much freaking pressure here. It's actually insane. I could go, like, evenly, and then he keeps the token and banishes every single card. That's how the card works, by the way. And to be fair, he does have Super Poly, so I can just, like, Super Poly his cards away and just, like, not die. Or actually Lilith Tribute his own monster. That also works. But, yeah, I'm just going to die in, yeah, right now, actually, because he has Super Poly. LMAO. I think I'm going first against this, Evil Twin guy. And yeah, I mean, the majority of my hands are like full combo-ish. But yeah, so I'm going to search for the Monster Reborn. Yeah, drawing the level 6 wasn't like great, but it's not like the end of the world either. And yeah, gonna make him lose a little bit of life points, and this is going to come back to me in like 2 turns. This is actually a really nice play when you can Gold Sark for the tuner, and then this is like one of the only ways to actually end on 2 level 10 monsters. And I'm obviously not negating this. I'm actually scared of Tactic Talent, so I want him to commit as many cards as possible, and then I'm going to just whatever, negate him there. Even if this is negated, it's actually still really terrifying because I can banish like 2 cards on his field. Tactic Talents, whatever, I can negate it, but he has the extender, so he can keep playing from there. And I don't know why he actually discarded the Ice Dragon's Prison, but he's just gonna die here. Wow, this guy is actually playing a Xiangjian card himself, but he's not playing the actual deck. He's playing Despia with Dragma, yes. Oh my god. I guess this you can send it with Magician Souls. It's randomly a spellcaster monster for no reason. Sword Master of the... yeah. I'm pretty sure, by the way, Xiangjian's name in the... Oh, my top deck, Ash, LMAO. The name... It actually would have helped me because I had Gamma. But yeah, the name was is probably going to change to like Sword Soul or something like that. Some people think that the deck is like not... this card is no longer like a Xiangjian, but Xiangjian has never been confirmed to be Xiangjian in the TCG. But yeah, anyways, that moment when you misclick on OCG instead of like TCG/OCG, so you play against someone that randomly has Maxx, but it's fine because I've Called by the Grave, so it's like I don't mind. And yeah, Desires get ashed, it's 100% fine, because now I can go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and yeah, now that I think of it, maybe I should have went like this and then Desires after, but I don't know, I wanted to see my options so I could actually search a bit more aggressively. Yeah, Baroness, deal 1200, attack for not enough because I'm really stupid and I actually should have made the other level 10 Synchro instead. That actually would have been game, but he loses anyways because, yeah, top deck Maxx. This is actually so funny yet so sad. Look at this, man. Look at this. Yeah, just I hovered over his top deck and it's Salamangreat Foxer, so you can probably tell what's going. What's coming. But yeah, I mean, you know, when they draw traps or when they go first or when they have good cards, it doesn't matter. You know, it just doesn't matter. But yeah, deal 1200 and then summon Tai A, and then yeah, summon your token, then make a Dragite and then send another garbage card, set Imperm, and then pass turn there. Ironically, if he had Salamangreat Roar, actually would have been completely... Oh my god, this is like a sight that you should never see in your life. Like, imagine having a Sanctuary in the hand and going like, yeah, summon Veiling's effect. Yeah, I wonder if the guy's actually on like 3 Sanctuary and like Terraforming. That would be so hilarious. Oh no, okay, yeah, he's only really playing 2 Sanctuary, but still. I mean, it's still really bad. I love it he actually went Foxy send the Foxer and not send the Jaguar. Yeah, bro, I don't know, I'm not a really big fan of like generating advantage, bro. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if it was Rage and Roar, I actually kind of would have been like kind of screwed because I would have been like negate and then he would have roared me and then destroyed like 2 other monsters, and I only would have had like Tai A. Still would have won, but still, it's kind of bad for me because there's no monster effect to negate really, so Shi Jiao does nothing, and Dragite's definitely not negating Sanctuary. I'm not stupid, and Baroness. Yeah, I mean, whatever. On his turn, he's just not doing anything impressive, so yeah, but he's dead. Yeah, bro, I mean, he's going first, Veilings with, I don't even know what this deck is supposed to be. He actually had Gazelle access. He could have went, like, normal Ash and then, like, Whale, summon freaking thingy from the hand. But now he's passing turn on like 2 interruptions. I don't know. He also had the Call by the Grave, so it's not even like you could say like, oh yeah, he had to be afraid of hand traps. I guess I had the Imperm, but it's an unsearchable 3 of, so like big deal. Yeah, I actually kind of wanted to negate that Foxy because he could have been lucky, and I actually kind of regret it now that I think of it. I definitely should have, because now he does have an interruption, but yeah, the... Can't really do anything, man. I'm on top deck mode with 10 billion hand traps, and the Salamangreat deck is literally known to not lose to hand traps. So having a hand of 4 hand traps and 1 starter is really bad against Salamangreat, like disastrous. But yeah, I'm obviously dead. Yeah, I mean, look at this, man. Silent Mining. This hand's so good. Like, Silent Mining, Imperm, Nibiru. Like, my entire board is just not doing anything. Yeah, you just have to hold it. You don't Imperm first and then Nibiru. You Nibiru at the very end, and I go negate, and then you go Imperm, and then I just die. And I'm going to have a Gamma that does absolutely nothing. And yeah, it's just the end of the world. I have one interruption, but I do have like a follow-up, but it's really bad. Ash is literally the only thing keeping me in the game. Does he play Gazelle? I actually don't think so. Oh yeah, okay, he does play Gazelle. It's not that bad. But yeah, Ash negate the Gazelle. You just don't get it, man. He literally had game here. He actually had game. I just don't get it. All you have to do is just not go Foxy effect, and I die. It's actually crazy. But I don't know, the guy is just going to be really way too nice with me. And yeah, he's just like, I don't want to kill you, bro, it's fine. Heat Leo, reincarnate Link for no reason. And yeah, just only deal 58 instead of 11,200 like you're supposed to. Or no, actually 53 million, 10,600. I'm actually really stupid. But yeah, now that I actually do have the ability to play, yeah, the game is just not going to be the same. But yeah, basically the moral of the story is try to kill your opponent when you can. Killing people is always the way to go. No, actually, words taken out of context again. I don't even think I can kill him, huh? Yeah. And his monsters are going to lose a lot of attack, but it's still not enough. And yeah, Veilings protects him, but I don't care. I have Veiler and like freaking 2 other interruptions on the field anyways, so it actually doesn't matter what he does. Oh, my freaking Veilings effect again for the second time. Oh my god, this is actually so jokes, man. I don't even know why he randomly reincarnates the Sunlight Wolf, but yeah, it's fine. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this Xiangjian testing video. I almost forgot the name of the deck. I'm pretty pathetic. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, and I'll see you next time. Peace.